What's up, people? This is the one, owner and creator of ProjectMCart.net, aka Jodeci on YouTube. No, this is not another out from the side of my neck ranting and raving conspiracy episode. This is a video about being a gamer, a person who likes to play great games. And yes, I believe I have a great idea for Nintendo, or maybe even a third party of Nintendo, for a great new Wii game. The Nintendo Wii's main purpose of creation was to usher in the new era of motion control. And so far, that new era has been hot and cold. Yes, Nintendo's rivals, Microsoft and Sony, are currently creating their own motion controls to help even further this new era. But overall, the games themselves haven't really helped further along this new era. There's a problem when Nintendo's first demo, Wii Sports, Wii Play, and the soon to release Wii Sports Resort are some of the best games that totally utilize the Wii controller. There have been game developers who really try to utilize the Wii Remote. And then there have been some game developers who are real lazy. Instead of making first-person shooters, they make on-rail shooters. Instead of making full-fledged games, they make party games. Then there's Nintendo themselves, who are more into pioneering the tech. They'll make a demo game and pretty much shows you how all the possible ways you can use the controller, as in Wii Sports and Wii Play. But then after that, themselves, they won't do anything, or haven't as of yet. This has to change if Nintendo really wants to go down as the creator of motion control. Or will they let Sony and Microsoft come in with their new controllers and steal the thunder they rightfully deserve? So here I go. This is my idea for a brand new Wii game. And actually, it's not really a brand new concept. What I'm doing, I'm taking everything Nintendo has shown us so far and putting it all together, mixing a nice little pot of gumbo, and creating a brand new game. So this is what happens when you take Wii Sports, Wii Play, Mario Kart, Wii Sports Resort, and even Wii Fit. Combine all the elements together to make one brand new game. So how do you make a game? Well, that depends on what kind of game you want to make. First, you need to decide on the genre you want to create for. Also, making sure your game focuses on the strong points of that genre. If you're hoping to make an RPG, you need a game with a great plot, very interesting characters. Players need a reason to play a game that's 40 hours plus. Sports games need great controls, and platformers need excellent level design. To make action games, you need to take bits and pieces of all the other genres. You need the play mechanics and controls of a sports game. You need the interesting plot and characters of an RPG. And then from the platformer, you need great level design. So my idea for a new Wii game is an action game. Also, in the current Wii library, there are not too many action games to write home about. So I think it's time Nintendo gets one. I want an action game that falls in line with the classics. I'm talking about old school Contra, Akari Warriors, two-player games like Double Dragon, Streets of Rage. I mean, hell, I want to make Wii's own version of Gears of War, but with a Nintendo flavor to it. The stars of this game, or main characters, which are very important in any video game, well, they're going to be you, me, the Mii's, Nintendo's biggest Wii star. Your Mii's will populate this entire game. From the main characters, the heroes, to the sidekicks and all supporting characters. From the main villain, his or herself. Even his or her minions will all be from your meat parade. So if you want a badass villain, create one. If you want a real cool looking hero or a dorky looking sidekick, just make them. Make her. Do whatever you want. With the Miis being the characters in the game, there's no need for some crazy graphic overhaul. Just give them an assortment of custom costumes like in Mario Kart and prop their head on top of it. Next, let's talk about gameplay. What type of gameplay this game should have? Well, I said it's a game in the style of Contra and Gears of War. So it has to be a gun-toting, action-shooting, third-person game. Our heroes would carry two kinds of basic weapons. There's the gun-type weapon, and then the ability to throw bombs or grenades. As seen here in this Battalion War footage, it's real easy to do with the Wii Remote and a nunchuck. So besides a gun and grenades, what other weapons can our characters have? How about a sword? How about a bow and arrow? Let's throw in a boomerang. Something you can throw around like Kroll or Tron or somebody. Remember here in Zelda how you're just swinging your sword, using your bow and arrow, and throwing your boomerang? Well, thanks to Wii Motion Plus, these basic fighting moves will now be given a new level of precision and accuracy that will totally immerse the game player with the game and the character he is controlling. Wii Motion Plus will allow game characters to carry multiple types of weapons and allow the game player to use all of them with a quick, smooth ease. Check this footage out of Wii Sports Resort and you tell me, can you not see being a game character, running along, shooting your gun with the Wii Remote, shaking your nunchuck to throw hand grenades or bombs, then pressing the plus button or the A button to activate your sword and swing it around with true one-to-one control? As you're fighting in close range battle with your sword, your partner decides to snipe characters with his bow and arrow or throw his boomerang using the same movements you learn while playing Wii Sports Resort and its frisbee mode. With the style of the game and the control of the game, it would appeal to old gamers and new gamers, the casual and the core. With the content of the game and the look, it can still be an adult-oriented game that's action-packed, but still have a kid-safe look. Something that's not too grotesque or overly violent. Like a game in the Lego series. Or how about this? Let's say your character starts off with no guns, no weapons. Or during the game, he loses his weapons. And you have to go bare knuckles. And what game has taught us on the Wii that it's possible to box, punch out, just like this? I hope you enjoyed part 1 of this video, and I hope so far you're really enjoying my idea. Stay tuned to part 2 to see what else happens. Peace.